What have you found most helpful for working with Caden in the class and communicating what you're doing in the class with Dave and I?
So I think back to the beginning of the year when we had our IEP meeting with Caden and talking about where his strengths are, where his weaknesses are, what makes him successful in math, what makes him struggle in writing, and thinking, okay, you're starting to get frustrated because it's a lot to look at. 3 deep breaths, take it in those little chunks, and knowing the language that you use at home in terms of you need to take your 3 deep breaths to calm down, and just the number that it's 3 deep breaths instead of just take a deep breath, so that it's consistent in the classroom and at home. So you can give him a reminder of, Caden, you need to calm down, and he knows what he needs to do, and you can see him start breathing. Or if he's already in a place where he's having a hard time calming down, you can just say, Caden, we're going to take 3 deep breaths, grab water, and you're coming back to class. And his response is always, okay. And you can trust him to walk out, get his water, come back, and be ready to go. And sometimes he might need another reset, in which case we work with that and give him a little bit more time for a break. But the consistent language and the communication with you and Dave of what he needs and what's going on, and specifically what it is, if it's his motor that's running, if it's, that ADHD, is he really moving, and targeting what his needs are. So.
And yeah, when he is kind of like with his, struggling with writing, what I've noticed is so we do graphic organizers with all the kids, but what really helps Caden is, so we see he has his hook, for instance, for writing, but going over and reading that, because he really wants that conversation, and just reading his hook, and something as little as just a little smiley face on his paper helps him motivated to keep going. Just to know that, okay, he's on the right track, he's doing a great job, and just giving him positive feedback keeps him going.
The other day I actually went to his writing, and he was getting very frustrated with his final draft. He's like, I don't know what to do. And I just looked at his paper and I read it. I was like, Caden, this is beautiful writing. All you need to do is make sure it's your neatest handwriting and copy it. And he goes, oh, that's all I have to do? And he immediately got to work. So just that affirmation of, you're on the right track. That's all you need to do. And he gets excited. He's like, oh yeah, I do know what I'm doing.
Oh, very nice. It's nice.